Hello, Taurus. This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot here to look at your week ahead starting July 7th, 2025. Taurus, I hope all is well. Hope you guys had a wonderful 4th of July celebration. Saw some fireworks, maybe a parade or two or whatever. Just had some good times. Anyway, welcome to any new subscribers to my channel. I definitely appreciate you. The deck I am using is a deck that I've used for general love reading, so it will be listed in the description box. Not reading any reversals, just going to cleanse the energies here from doing Aries messages for the week, and we shall begin with your messages. What is the energy here surrounding Taurus or potentially coming towards Taurus this week? What are the messages for Taurus? Energies for my bulls. Okay, we got one that flew out, so that's I think it's the Seven of Swords. We'll use that energy here. Seven of Swords, we'll just talk about that quickly. Seven of Swords is always a return of people, possibly, that you have already disconnected your energies from. That which includes ex-romantic partners, could be distancing yourself from, or had distanced yourself from family members, or excommunicating yourself from friends. And your energy here doesn't mean that they're, around you still, but the energy is still lingering. So there's always a potential of that energy returning. Making sure that you are being very discerned, using discernment, if these people should happen to cross your path again, just know that they are just going to create more chaos and conflicting energies for you. All right, so also too, if it's not that energy that's any types of engagement for you this week, it could be that just material things that may be, resurfacing for you. The things that you thought you lost, put down, forgot about, misplaced, that energy may return through the source of the Seven of Swords. All right, so additional messages here for Taurus for the week. Cutting the deck. We want to start off with the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords here is always about victory and success. And of course, Taurus, you can attach that victory and success to anything that's going on for you this upcoming week. This is a card that's always representative as first actions and first moves, seeking some sort of insight and gaining clarity on anything specific surrounding you, seeking some more excitement or adventure. That would be the Ace of Swords. Following the Ace of Swords, now you have the Tower. You're the third sign that has received the Tower here. And I just said in the other video, which was Aries, that I'm not going to throw a clarifier on the Tower because it wouldn't be, it's uncontrollable. So it wouldn't be right to try to figure out why the Tower is here in your spread, because it may be specific for one person. And again, the Tower that shows up in your reading doesn't necessarily mean it's the type of energy that's going to affect you on a personal level. I do caution you, though, not to engage in any types of squabbles or arguments, disagreements with anyone, because this Tower is always that type of energy that could shift the energy in not such a favorable way. So please do not engage in that type of activity with anyone this week. But it's just, shocking, devastation. It could be just things that are, included in terms of our weather. Earthquakes I always talk about. Anything that's going on, you may just be the receiver of hearing something shocking or devastating, and maybe it happens to someone else, or it's, the energy is happening in another region. So yeah, that would be the Tower. Now, if of course we get any of the other major arcanas that are, very positive, it will take down the source of that energy of the Tower for you. Following that, we have the Two of Cups. Following the Tower, yes, it could be, even though the Two of Cups is very positive, it's going out there for the bulls that are already engaged in committed partnerships. Well, of course, you're seeing eye to eye with one another, spending possibly quality time with one another. But following the Tower, it could be any kinds of disturbance or shakeups within a relationship. Okay, just to be clear about that, that could be indicative of any types of disagreements. Could be arguing. Like I said, don't get yourself involved in any types of arguments with anyone. So it could be arguing with your partner, your romantic partner. Still on its own, the Two of Cups will be the first invitation out for any single boy out there that I'm reading for a date. Or it could be that the Two of Cups will bring together and formulate new romantic partnerships. All right, so following the Two of Cups here for you, Taurus, now we have the Three of Wands. Okay, you're either moving towards something positive or something positive is moving towards you. Some of you guys may be traveling. If you are going to be traveling, you're going to be safe to and from, regardless of the fact that it is mirroring over here to this tower. I will still say that, ooh, okay, you're going to be safe to and from, but I just got something. And I hope it's not true. I always have to go by what I feel, Taurus, in terms of these cards. And because this is a traveling card, the Three of Wands, and the mirrors over there to that tower, do not be too surprised since it's the tower that represents shock and devastation. And this is not for me to scare anyone, but we may hear about, or you may hear about, gosh, maybe there's trouble on a plane, or there's a plane that has some sort of trouble, maybe have to do an emergency landing, or a plane may, take a dive or crash or something like that. Let's keep our fingers crossed and hope that it's not something that I'm seeing through the cards right now as we speak. Okay. And remember, we got the Two of Cups in the middle of these two energies here. So let's stay positive. I also assign Three of Wands, long distance love affairs, and romance. There may be some sort of disruption going on with someone's traveling plans. Maybe someone's traveling plans get disrupted here. Okay, maybe there's a couple that's planning to travel, and there's some sort of energy going on with the traveling plans in itself. Following the Three of Wands here, now we have the Queen of Pentacles. So we have your energy here representing. This is the card that always represents money is looking good. It could represent your employer, your creditors, you as being viewed as someone who is always there for someone else, dependable, reliable, stable. People are good money handlers. Could be regarding that your own financial situation is on solid ground, or it's about to change into something better. All right. This could be a job offer, could be a contract offer, anything related to businesses. All right. Queen of Pentacles, bonus money, promotions, pay raises. Now we have the Judgment card. The Judgment card here definitely will take down the source of the energy of the tower, because this is the card that always watches over you spiritually. So you have spiritual protection for the week, Taurus, but I always read the Judgment card as the awakening card. So some things that you may awaken to, that you discover about yourself that you didn't know before. Always read that the energy could be positive or negative. Also, some things that you may discover about others that you didn't know before, that too could be positive or negative. Maintain a positive sense of self this week, and towards others. You shouldn't have any problems. This is the card that I read as a card of, I just heard some noise that didn't sound too good. But anyway, this could be the card karma, okay? Representing karma. So always move towards having to do good deeds, not only for yourself, but for others, and you when you have any problems, all right? There also may be something that you move forward with that you didn't have the opportunity or time to do in the recent past, whatever that energy may be for you. Up next now we have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands here is already trumped by the Three of Wands in terms of movement. This is usually slow and stagnant energy, so I always read the Two of Wands as this is my only timing card. So what you're waiting for, who you're waiting for, may come sooner or faster. That could be a relationship picking up speed. It could be a project picking up speed, or the gathering of a source of information towards a project. Definitely moves forward. Okay. The phone call comes. Whatever you were waiting for in the mail may come. Two of Wands. Because I normally assign 2 days and 2 week period of time without the movement cards, but we have the Three of Wands here to move all that energy up sooner. Two of Pentacles here. for you, Taurus, and this is just trying to balance out some energy here. You may be doing two things. You could be working two jobs, could still be receiving a small pay raise, juggling two things. Just minor energy. I wouldn't worry about it too much. You could be just balancing out your checkbook this week. Ace of Wands here for you. Two aces in a reading is always very positive, auspicious energy. I'm sorry, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups just represents pregnancy news around you. And since any swords that show up in your spread, the Ace of Swords, I always say when pregnancy cards show up here, someone could be delivering birth under cesarean section. So we got the pregnancy news. Someone could definitely be delivering birth under cesarean section, but also too, the Ace of Cups represents a job offer. The Ace of Cups, again, is one of the cards that if you are, if you receive it in your spread, you could already be receiving that love, that dedication, devotion from those people that you are closest to. That could be family members, friends, romantic partners. It could be co-workers. Ace of Cups, too, could be formulating new relationships, bringing them together, platonic friendships, romantic partnerships. Following the Ace of Cups, now we have now we got the Three of Swords. Okay, so the Three of Swords is here. I will throw a clarifier on the Three of Swords. This is separation, grief, heartache. Underneath the Queen of Pentacles, I always say it could be someone retiring from work. It could be also someone having to experience some sort of job loss. It could be a cutback, or it could be a company that's downsizing its employees. Typically, the Three of Swords represents anything that's heartfelt in terms of separation. So it could be a divorce, pending divorces. It could be couples that are still together, but there may be distance that separates you. Pet loss. The pet gets away, the family is left grieving. Could be the third party in play when it comes to romance. Three conflicting energies that may be going on with family members, friends. It could be romantic partners, but may not indicate a split or a separation or a divorce. So the Three of Swords, why is the Three of Swords here? Why it show up here for Taurus? What could be the reason why the Three of Swords is in this spread? Keep in mind that you have the card of spiritual energy of protection and also guidance to Taurus. The Judgment card also is here to offer guidance. All right, so it could be, again, we have more pentacles. So again, I feel that it's someone separating from their employment, maybe changing jobs. Someone could be retiring. All right. Additional messages here for you is the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands here simply means that any actions or decisions that you are about to carry out this week, you always follow through with that energy, Taurus. Don't submit to yourself. Don't submit to others, because if you do, this is the card that always represents the card of regrets. Stand your ground. Always move forward. And if you do, you won't have any problems or regrets. Up next is the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is one of my financial independent cards. Again, it's in this particular deck I'm using, could be it's a wedding card, a marriage card, so someone could be getting married for sure. A job offer, money looking good and strong again. Financial independence, either you are or you're seeking it. Okay, so the last card is the Devil. The Devil here, I will not use this Devil here to take down the energy of the Tower, because the Devil has his own cast of energy. You know that. So the Devil here represents having to have some sort of discussions, bring up to the surface of the energies involving your own bad habits. It could be toxic relationships, involvements that you are dealing with, family members, friends, romantic partnerships. It could be your community. It could be your work environment. It could be your home environment. Obsessing over something or someone, unrequited love, having to deal with addictions, your addictions, someone else's addictions, drinking, smoking, gambling. I always talked in the past about FWBs. Something here that you are doing, Taurus, that you're repeating that is not healthy for you. Only you know that. But you want to break that cycle, that chain of whatever that energy is that the devil's casting over you. Okay? All right, so this is what I have for you this week, Taurus. Just remember, it's me interpreting these messages here for you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Have a safe, great week ahead. Always throw on an extra word of caution and safety for you guys when the tower is present. You'll be fine. Trust me, you'll be fine. Basically, if you take what's going to work for you and leave the rest alone. Okay, so yeah, always come back to get more of these messages from me, Taurus, and I'll talk to you real soon. Ciao.